Kyrie Irving or something. Like,
Okay.
it definitely
That
felt
makes
like the defender's attributes and badges mattered more than it did on 24, which overall is a good thing. I think that makes sense. But like I said, without being able to see the green window, you really don't know what's a good or a bad take. It's going to be a lot of trial and error. Did it still feel good? Absolutely. Let's get into shot contest. So they took away percentages. And from what I understand, there won't be percentages in the real game either. So there's wide open, I think there's open, and then there's light pressure, which is a yellow contest, and then there's tight,
So we got slightly,
which is a red contest. And then another degree that I saw was very tight, but it was also red colored. So I'm assuming it's just like obviously a heavier contested tight shot, but we don't know like how much more of an effect that has. Now, the bigger question I have is some of these shot contest systems. So I just have two examples here because I don't want to go on and on for hours and hours, but check this out. Okay, KD pulls up, it's a light pressure, okay, shooting it over Brook Lopez. Now let's check out this MJ fade over Dwayne Wade. That's a red. So let's break this picture down. I froze it at the release point of both of their jump shots. If you see the first one on the left with Dwayne Wade, I reached. I'm the defender in this situation. I tried to like get a strip animation or something like that. So there is no hand even above Michael Jordan's waist at the time of him releasing that fade. And I got a red contest. Now on the flip side over here with Kevin Durant, Brook Lopez contested this shot pretty damn well. Like his hand is all the way up basically by Durant's wrist, almost right by his hand. It might be like one of those in real life where you shoot and the defender, you know, you high five the defender as you release the ball. Like he's right there, and that's a yellow. So that makes me think maybe Dwayne Wade's perimeter is much higher than Brook Lopez's. Maybe his challenger is much higher, or is it going to go back to contests where it's just really depends on where you're standing? Like if you're in the hitbox, the hitbox probably isn't the right term, but you understand what I'm saying. If you're like right up against the defender, even without a hand up, is it going to be a red this year? Because I'm going to be honest though, the jump shot that KD's taking looks a hell of a lot more contested than the one that Michael Jordan's taking. And like I said, the Jordan contest was a red and the KD contest was a yellow. I'm not really sure about this. I'm not really sure. Obviously, online gameplay will be the ultimate determining factor on like how we feel about shot contests, but this was just something that I noticed when I was going back over all the gameplay that I had, and I was like, man, like that looks way more contested than the other one, and the other one registered as a red. So I'm not really sure how I feel about shot contests, and I can't really give you guys a good answer on if it's better, worse, or the same, or whatever the case may be, as opposed to 24. So this is one, my bad. I'm just showing you the example. I can't give you an answer on this one. So let's talk about them taking away the percentages real quick. Immediately my brain goes, man, like there's a big difference between a 6% yellow contest and a 36% yellow contest. And we're not going to know that this year. So does that mean every single light contest is exactly the same? Does that mean, you know, obviously depending on the level of your challenger and your perimeter defense, does that make it easier to get a red contest instead of a yellow? Or is it just across all, you know, is whatever's a yellow is a yellow regardless of badges, but then because of the level of the badge will be like how effective that yellow contest is? It just kind of raises a lot of questions about how effective shot contests are going to be, because you're not going to really know in great detail what level the contest is. It's just either open, wide open, yellow, or red. Like there's no more information than that. And from what I was told, it's not getting added to the real game. Like this, the way it was in the demo is how it's going to be in the game. Let's talk about some standing dunks, some paint mash, something for you centers. Now, standing dunks, first of all, were really OP in 24 because of the jab step. No more jab steps in the paint. Every time you try to jab step, you see right here, it's just you pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. There's no more, you can't Kobe jab in the paint or do any triple threat jab in the paint. Now, the one thing I will say about the standing meter dunks, just like the driving meter dunks, because there's no green window, you don't really know what is a good one and a bad one. So it's gonna, again, be a lot of trial and error. Did I green some? Absolutely. You can also still standing contact dunk with X. I got a couple of those in there in the...
They like the way you stir it. Oh, cheesy. They like to eat it up. They like the way you serve it. Cheesy bacon. They like to eat it up. Cheesy. Remix your mac and cheese. It's a Cheetos thing.
a limited amount of time where I was testing this. Paint mashing, until we play against other human beings, is going to be tough to really get a read on it. But one thing I will say is, like, moving people out of the way and going up with close shots did feel pretty effective. Obviously, all these guys have high close shot, like Giannis and Wembanyama, but look at, like, Giannis pushing Kevin Durant in and then going up and getting a layup, still greening it over light pressure. I feel like paint mashing could be determined a lot more this year off of potentially close shot, but more importantly, having some post control, because without the jab step, to be able to create the space and be able to create the room that you need to be able to standing dunk or standing layup, I feel like could be a challenge, because that was the main reason on 24 it was so good, because of the jab. The jab would get you that separation, get the defender off of you, and then you could go up. But without having the jab, you're gonna have to go to other ways. And maybe post control becomes a little bit more important for a center who's looking to be an offensive option down low. We'll have to wait and see, like I said, until we play online, because just against the AI, it's never really a true read on how it's going to be. All right, let's get into some layups. Now, layups on 24 were really good, and as the year went on, more and more people found out about how good they were, and people started making the Devin Booker floater builds. The animation is still in the game. I didn't test it for too long, so I just got a couple clips for you there. I missed one, I made one. But also in the game, scoopers. Okay. Scoopers are back. You still get the cheese body-to-body scooper animation. They did not remove that. Now, the thing about this is, I don't even know if the devs know this is in the game. Like, once people found this move out, they did it a lot in Pro-Am. I know some people did it in the stage. It was a bit more of a sweaty move, but basically, you could just body through somebody even if they had a 99 strength and you had no strength. Strength had nothing to do with it, and that's why I'm not sure the devs even know this is in the game. So that body-to-body, like, scooper cheese layup animation is still a thing, and it is still very effective. I greened some yellows with it, and most of them said open. Now, also with that, there's some cool new animations like that, where it's like the dude's kind of pushing LeBron in the back. It just looks cool, and overall layups did feel very, very effective. Now, again, it's against the AI. Like, we have to wait and see how it feels online. But overall, layups, they felt good. The D-Book floater's back, the scooper's back. Even if you don't get the scooper cheese layup, like where you, the body-to-body scooper cheese, just even regular scoopers felt good. I greened a lot of layups, and then even like with the smaller players, like if they take you out of a dunk, you can green the layup. Those of you that were asking me to test the layups, I would definitely say for those of you that love layup builds and all that, it's definitely going to be viable again. There might even be some good new layup animations. We'll have to wait and see, you know, if we find like something even better than the D-Book floater this year or whatever. But definitely was fun to do the layups. There's some cool new animations that I noticed. And for those like more sweaty players, the D-Book's back. The body-to-body scoopers are back. Those are all still going to be really effective. Now let's talk about some defense. Pluck steals were kind of tough to test, but for those locks that want bump steals back, I'm going to go out on a limb and say they are back, because I was blitzing the computer on Hall of Fame, and anytime my body hit that ball, the ball popped free. So those lockdowns that were frustrated all of 24 with not being able to get the bump steals they feel they were able to get, or they feel they should have got, I should say, I think you're gonna be able to get bump steals like crazy this year. Like, look, I'm blitzing Devin, but it's on Hall of Fame, and I'm just blitzing it. Like, anytime my body hit that ball, it popped free. And
are you in the shop?
Testing plucks with the NBA players against the AI is just difficult, because not a lot of the guys have like Hall of Fame glove with 99 steal, like a, you know, a lockdown wood, or, you know, anytime I did go for a reach on the ball, I did not get it. Now, there's no right stick ripper, and when I tested it in 24, I was getting a ton of on-ball steals. I didn't test it for very long this year because you know, I had a limited amount of time and I had to get in the builder and all that, but to me, the main thing that stood out for steals was bump steals.
How long
bump steals felt like they were like really effective. Like, if you position yourself correctly and you get your body onto that basketball, it's gonna pop free from the ball handler, which in my opinion takes more skill than getting a pluck steal anyway, so I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm not sure about pluck steals, but they definitely didn't feel how they felt when I tested 2K24 last year at Community Day. Maybe I didn't test them enough, but I will say in the demo mode that I played here, this demo version of the game, bump steals felt really, really good. Some more defense. The bumps that you could get on the ball handler felt good. That on-ball menace, I think that's what they said was like the new clamps, as you see it popping up in the top right-hand corner. You can get a lot of bumps, but like Bill Cartwright right there getting that little blow-by animation on Chris Bosh, I don't think the bumps are like so OP to the point that people won't be able to move. Obviously, I think it's going to depend on what build is playing against what build, what the strength is, what the immovable forcer is, what the lightning launch is on, all that. But Bill Cartwright right there got a blow-by animation moving in slow motion against Chris Bosh. But then I also got some really good bump animations with LeBron against Scottie Pippen. So hopefully it's balanced, and hopefully it's not just super RNG whether you get a good bump or they get a blow by. Hopefully it actually does depend on momentum and badges and attributes and all that. Tough to say against the AI, like I said, but once we get into online gameplay, I think within a couple weeks we will definitely have our answer. And we touched on paint defense a little bit already when we were talking about the meter dunks, but it felt pretty good in terms of like if you kept your body between somebody in the hoop, you could definitely wall up. Chase down block right there with LeBron definitely can still, you know, chase people.
Listen, paying $14.99 a month for a streaming app and $9.99 a month for a music app.
Down,
backwards,
nothing crazy there. But did the computer make some red layups on me? Absolutely. You know, did they make some yellows on me? Absolutely.
I'm trying to go
I think it all
live
depends
first.
on your positioning and then also your rating and your badges. Anytime I feel like I was on a good enough defender and I got my body in position to stop a drive, I feel like I got the stop pretty consistently. Also, when I was doing the meter dunks, like I said, it was much harder to meter dunk on a Draymond Green than it was on a Kyrie Irving. So I think size, but then also attributes matter. Like Draymond's defense and badges are definitely a lot better than Kyrie's when it comes to inside. So I think that's also
I'm gonna leave
a
this
big
up right
factor
now
to take into consideration. But we'll have to wait and see. Okay, here we go again. Post scores. Well, every year, bro. Every year. They're going to be godly, bro. They're going to be godly. I'm telling you that right now. You still get the spin throw animations. The post hooks felt good. The post fades felt good.
What you think about 2K25 so far?
Gold post badges. So there's 2 tiers up, right? You can go to you can go to Hoff, and then you could go to Legend. So a pure post scorer with Legend post badges. Just get ready.
Hey.
That's all I'm saying. Just get ready. They're back.
Get ready.
They are back again. They are back again. The fades felt obviously Embiid has a really good mid-range rating and post-control rating and all that. So the fades with him did feel, you know, extremely good. I don't think we're gonna have as high a rating
you got
on
18K now.
a 7-3 post score. But I guess potentially you could if you went small wingspan. But anyways, my point is post scores are back. They're gonna be godly. You can still throw people. The drop steps felt really, really good. The hooks, the fades. This was with gold badges, Imagine Legend. Y'all get the point. On and on and on. Post scores, yet again, they're going to be godly. Another thing to test was the blowout dribble. Now you do it with the flicking the right stick up, and I'll be honest, it did feel better than 2K24. It definitely felt like you could actually kind of get downhill with it. In terms of just getting separation from the opponent, it did feel better, but I was playing against the AI. Of course, we got to see when there's another human being sprinting as fast as he can to try to catch up to you. When it comes to ankle breakers, I really only got one, and I didn't even do it on purpose, and it was on a hop jumper, unfortunately. So, are ankle breakers back? Are they going to be effective? I'm not really sure. The one thing I will say was when I was dribbling on the perimeter a lot, I would get oohs and ahs from the crowd, and like I wasn't getting any crazy ankle breaker. It was almost like I was getting stun animations just from doing like small little combos. So it almost seemed like it worked as ankle breaker, but also tight handles. If y'all remember tight handles, we get those stun animations. And it wasn't like anything crazy in terms of the stuns.
That presents problems, guys.
Thank you, David.
But I heard the crowd every time I saw the defender wobble, even just a little bit, you know, ooh, We'll see once we get online. I didn't like spam to get ankle breakers all that often, but everyone else I talked to said they barely got any. All right, a lot of you guys asked me about Patty Mills' jump shot because it was so good in 24, and I'm gonna be honest, it's still fast. Obviously, this is the actual Patty Mills jump shot. I wasn't able to create a custom Patty Mills with different releases, but it is still really fast. It feels relatively the same as last year. Depending on shot contests and depending on obviously once 2K Labs gets in and tests all the green window sizes for the bases and the releases and all that, it'll determine if it's going to be the best shot in the game again. But in terms of speed and visual looks and everything, I mean, Patty was still pattying. I'm gonna be honest, Patty was still pattying. So It might be one of the best shots on the game again. We'll have to see. And a big determining factor on why Patty Mills was the best shot on 24 was the contest system. Just for whatever reason, just Patty would just register opens almost all the time. Like even the 5% contests on 24 looked like they should have been reds. Like it was crazy in terms of negating contests. That's why it really was a crazy, crazy shot on 24. So we'll have to see how that plays out on 25, but it is still on 25 and it's still fast and it looks the same. So for those of you that wanted me to test Patty, there's your quick little review. Well, that's my NBA 2K25 gameplay breakdown. If you're looking for my NBA 2K25 My Player Builder breakdown, click that video on the screen right there. You don't want to miss that. You definitely don't want to miss that one.
You're looking for my NBA player breakdown. Don't want to miss that. Trust. We got gameplay right here.
Get a chance to play it early. I'm not a pro. This is my first time ever touching the game, but let me know what you guys find in this gameplay that you like. Comment below.
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warrior faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the floor. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Front-court spots filled by McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Golden State, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Hield. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. We can expect more of a methodical pace, Brent, I think, in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on the shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Green with a screen for Curry. No good on the 3. Here's Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. Into the lane, hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can. Curry pretty much automatic from there. I mean, where is the weak spot for him offensively?
It's Edwards on the wing. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Curry from deep 3-point land. Again, Curry missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Wiggins. Here's Jackson Davis. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson-Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson-Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. There's Green with the three, and another three for Golden State.
You know, this team spaces the floor so well, and Draymond Green, if he's selective, can be somebody who can operate at the three-point line.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry has probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but, you know, they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. So with the sub, Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Hield outside. 1:33 left here in the opening quarter. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his three-point shot.
Here's Conley, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Green with the screen on Conley. Jackson-Davis in the corner. Uncovered. Gobert pulls it in.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And finished off by McDaniel.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Here's Jackson-Davis. Pass to Hield. Back to Jackson-Davis. Here's Podziemski. Warriors getting another chance here. And Green puts up a deep three. The offensive rebound. Podziemski on the wing. And here is Hield, defended by Alexander Walker. Wiggins a screen on Towns. That's a two from Hield. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Hield's got 5 points so far. Conley surveying the D for three. That shot off the mark. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Love the passing that they've displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Joe Ingles. Dillingham is out there with Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in its center. Edwards dishes to Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the three. Drills the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not.
Sometimes your day feels like... That's why Amex Gold and Dunkin' came together to bring you the perfect reward for a busy day. With your American Express Gold Card, every day can be more rewarding. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Not going to miss that open of a look.
Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. Anderson with the screen for Hield. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Reed. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go with the three. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
No stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. And then for Minnesota, Gobert, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Dillingham.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
First one falls for him. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
That one from long range. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Wiggins against McDaniel. Edwards can't hit.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Outside, Towns. Back to Conley. Shoots over Curry, and Conley gets it to go. The assist by Towns. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Conley, such a high IQ. When the mid-range opens up like that, he goes right up without hesitation.
Here's Curry with the three, and the Warriors get it back. Green kicks to Curry. Curry! What else is new?
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Curry against Conley. From the arc. And another three for Golden State.
Well, guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And Towns gets it to go.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Outside Curry. Off target from three-point range. Conley against Curry. Inside. And finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Here's Curry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 6 here in this quarter. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Ready for an electric vehicle, but besides saving money on gas, my knowledge of them is pretty limited. Luckily, Cars.com has plenty of articles that break down everything I need to know about EV car buying. I love that it's on Cars.com.
Here's the 3. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
What a way to end the half there, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the... He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors 5. Outside, Towns. Hield against Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got 5 now.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
Pass to Wiggins. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
Warriors leading by 3. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And it's Green shutting it down.
Draymond Green's going to be very excited about that play.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Towns sets the pick for Conley, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
It's Curry outside.
You guys know what we here to do. We got probably some controversial ratings incoming. Controversial, whatever you want to call it. Let's begin. From 100 to number 1, NBA 2K25 is set to release within under 10 days, literally dropping next week. You know what time it is, man. Literally same old game, just a different year. All right, with that being said, man, you guys know how we do it with these. We are 100% transparent. We are not a yes man.
Behind the back with a weak ass dribble, like with a 70 dribble. I don't know. Does it take nothing? 96 interior D, 99 block, 59 steal, 70 perimeter, so you could.
The NBA 2K, I was able to play NBA. Thanks to NBA 2K, I was able to play NBA 2K25 early. In this video, we're going to lay out all my gameplay impressions so you can know what to expect when you load up NBA 2K25. I will say overall, NBA 2K25 is a much smoother experience than NBA 2K24. There's a really high potential to have a lot of fun on this game. I think 2K is building that gap that I'm looking for. On NBA 2K25, for the most part, I think the casual players will be happy. They get the help that they need. But if you actually learn this game, you are going to be cooking people. It's going to get nasty. So let's go ahead and dive into the video. If you want more NBA 2K25, I have a lot dropping. So be sure to drop a like on the video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and hit that subscribe button. To get it started, we're going to talk about the dunk meter. I'm so glad we were able to play online at Community Day because that told me everything I needed to know about the dunk meter on NBA 2K25. I remember loading up the rec for the very first time on NBA 2K24 and I knew instantly something was wrong with the dunk meter. Now, I'm not going to go over all the issues about the NBA 2K24 dunk meter because it doesn't matter anymore. It's in the past. How did they fix the green window in NBA 2K25? By taking it out. I'm happy to report that I was cramming people. It got to the point where I was saying, yo, dunking on people might be too easy. Knock on wood, because I don't want to get it patched or anything like that. But I just see a reason to really spec into dunking now. And you all know that's what I like to do. Jumping into this Rivet City gameplay, man, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, they have Hall of Fame posterizer. And honestly, it felt like either you time the dunk or you don't. Just because somebody's standing in the paint, it doesn't mean they'll shrink the green window, which is chef's kiss in my opinion. But that's not to say that interior doesn't matter on this game. We'll talk about that later down the road. Interior definitely did some work on NBA 2K25. I'm just saying, if you spec into dunking, you should be rewarded for it, and I felt rewarded for it. When it comes to the standing dunks, of course, once again, if you time it, you will get it. Now, you have to be careful because they took out that jab step in the paint, thank God. So you actually have to position yourself better to get that standing dunk off. But once again, the dunk meter felt really good in this game. So there are also 3 new dunk meters. You have arrow, which you release it when the arrow is at the top. This is my favorite one, the easiest one to time in my opinion. You also have ring and dial. You just want to release it when the ring or dial disappears. And this was kind of tough for me because do you do it when it's gone or when it's about to go away? That's what I was trying to figure out. I greened some, but I was just way more consistent with arrow. So let me know how you feel about the dunk meter and dunking in NBA 2K25. So far, it's looking like a W. All right, so now let's move into defense because dunking and slashing and finishing, that's just a personal thing that I check for. But I know a lot of people are lockdowns out there. You want to know defensively, how does 2K25 play? Well, I think at launch, the defense is always the best. And then people complain and then they get it nerfed. But I honestly feel like the balance is there with 2K25. When I mean balance, I mean the defense is kind of moving as fast as the offense does. Of course, it depends on the matchups, right? But I think it's going to be a bumpy 2K. I mean, you can bump people out their shoes for sure. The new cutoff feature is dope. And honestly, one thing I like about the cutoff feature is if you mess up and guess the wrong way, you're cooked. Simple as that. I think in previous 2Ks, you got rewarded for doing the wrong thing way too much. And I'm not saying that's not going to happen in NBA 2K25, but when it comes to this specific feature, the cutoff feature on defense, if you go the wrong way, you're cooked. And I love that. For my perimeter lockdowns out there, I did not see a bunch of pluck steals. Of course, we didn't have hours with the game. We had a good amount of time with the game, but we didn't have forever with the game. But I didn't see a bunch of pluck steals. So when you make your build, maybe you don't go for a really, really high steal rating, because what I did see was a bunch of bump steals. So maybe you go for agility, more perimeter, and then a little bit of steal to get that gold glove, depending on what the requirements are. I don't know what they are until tomorrow. Stay tuned. So yeah, less putts, more bump steals. I honestly don't know how I feel about it because I don't have to deal with it. If you're a dribbler, let me know how you feel about it. If you're a lockdown, let me know how you feel about it. The passing lane still seems to be really good this year. I hope they don't get touched. Once again, I think people should be punished for throwing bad passes. If you throw a cross-court pass, somebody might take it. That's just the way it goes. So to me, on-ball defense was solid, man. It's pretty much what I expected. A lot of bumps, no plucks. We could take passing lane steals, but I know defense especially is subject to change when the community gets their hands on the game. So we'll see how it goes. When it comes to interior defense, I think interior matters this year. People are definitely taking me out of dunk animations, but at the same time, offense might be a little bit more powerful. I could still cram people. I was still making contested layups. Well, to my eyes, they were contested. I'm not sure if the game saw it as contested, but you know, I was there, I jumped, easy scoop, it went in. So yeah, the interior defense can be hit or miss, but for the most part, I want to say that it's a little bit better, but at the same time, I'm kind of leaving that concerning tab on it. And that doesn't mean it was awful. That means, yeah, I got some stops, right? I definitely got my stops. People pull me out of contact dunk animations. It's just that a bunch of contested layups went in. So we'll see how that goes. But once again, overall, the defense was solid to me. And I'm not even a lockdown. So we'll see what you all have to say about it when the game comes out. I will say the good thing, especially since I'm on the topic of layups, is you can still make those no dunking layup builds on NBA 2K25. I think just having that option is so dope because we've been wanting that for so long. It sounds crazy to me, but not everybody wants to dunk the ball on 2K. I get you. Some people just want to olay like Lloyd. So now let's go ahead and get into dribbling. I just got to knock it out because I'm not a dribbler, but I can recommend you to people. I will say Koza, Spillboy, Joe Knows, like those, the people that are really competitive at 2K, they're going to have the dribble footage for you. But here's what I thought about dribbling. It feels smooth. It feels good. Like, I just can't wait to really see people lap this stuff because the combinations you can put together are kind of crazy. And I'm not even trying to gas 2K. You all know me, man. I get on here to speak my mind. Did I like it? Does it concern me? Simple as that. The dribbling
was good, JC.
I'm gonna like it. It's one of those things where, like I said before, the casuals, they'll be able to move a little bit. But if you really lab, I feel like you'll be able to separate yourself on here and have some real fun.
For
have
sure.
a real identity and get loose. All right. So I can say, like, if they're shifty in real life, they're going to be shifty on the game. And this is for my play now people, because my career wise, we don't know which dribble styles are good or which animations blend together. I feel like you can get creative on this 2K, knock on wood, especially with the shot canceling. The shot canceling brings in a whole new dynamic. People are going to be biting on the heads like crazy. I just saw a clip of Trae Young doing a shot cancel from my people over at NBA 2K Lab, and people are like, "Yo, it's a travel. They should patch it." I'm like, "Yo, low key,
no, hold on.
Did he not cook though?" I don't know. I think 2K25 is just one of those games, especially when you see the builder tomorrow. I think
that's literally a travel.
2K25 has the potential to just bring all the fun back. all the stuff we've been
What's good,
missing.
Ken?
We're able to
Keenan?
do so much on this game, combine so much on this game. Even going back to the dunking, I'm able to dunk if I spec into it. I feel like the
So what's up in
creativeness
the
or
chat,
the
Keenan? What's
identities
good,
are
young
coming
man?
back to 2K. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what you all cook up, and I'm looking forward to seeing what other creators cook up. For the last thing, we're
What's
going
up,
to talk
Ray?
about shooting, because shooting is pretty, it's not in depth, but they have a bunch of new shooting things in NBA 2K25. I do think shooting was pretty easy. You got used to it really fast compared to 2K24. That's for sure. We also have go-to shots in NBA 2K25. You activate them by
here.
pressing R2 and holding
Need it.
up on the right stick. Some people have a long animation like Kevin Durant. You have to be careful with these people because once again, defenders can
Where you
bump the
going,
ball
Kareem?
away.
Come here,
But the
Kareem.
speed threshold when it
That
came
back
to speed with
goofy.
ball
Has he?
felt pretty good. So
Hold up.
if you're a fast
No, I'm not
speed
going
G, you
again.
should be able to
Headshot.
navigate
Yeah,
around the
I'll
locks.
stop.
But the off-ball speed threshold felt kind of wonky. Like I didn't get a lot of chase down blocks with people that should have been chased down. So the off-ball speed threshold, I don't know how I feel about it. But yeah, if I had the
Good.
ball
Stacey
with somebody
Tatum.
that was fast, they were
Stacey
moving
Tatum is a
fast.
crazy name.
Doing push dribbles with
What's good,
LeBron up
Jeremy?
court, easy
Jeremiah.
money. Moving with Steph Curry, Ja Morant, and easy money for sure. But yeah, going back to go-to shots, I think a lot of people will utilize the go-to shot animation. I don't know if it's better to use the long drawn-out animations. You can branch out of them and combine them into your move set. You can also use them to fake people out. I recommend watching Ron Bato. He was a dog with the shot creation for sure. But yeah, go-to shots will give you an opportunity to get really creative. Not only that, but we also have rhythm shooting. Rhythm shooting takes time of your jump shot to a whole new level. But at the same time, I know a lot of people get really good at shooting on NBA 2K. So it might get to the point where people don't even need the rhythm shooting to even boost the percentage. They probably just want to be a rhythm shooting demon. And I respect it. But an old head like me, man, if I get good enough at shooting with the square button, I'm gonna just leave it at that. That's just me. I mean, 2K25 was a fun experience. I know I didn't talk about post offense at all in this video, but let me just keep it a bean with you. Post offense is always going to be good. Always. You can still drop step, post fade, post top. You can do all that. I'm looking forward to seeing how 2K25 plays online. I try to keep it simple. I want to talk about the things I like, and then I talk about the things that concerns me a little bit. But if you're watching other content creators' videos, I say just give them a break because one, the game is just different. We're not going to be masters at the game as soon as it drops. You know what I mean? Take me for example, when I go into NBA 2K25 community day, I say, okay, let me make a list of things I don't like about 24 and see if they check off on NBA 2K25. And for the most part, they pretty much did. And so I'm looking forward to 25 once again. I think this 2K feels smoother. I think we'll be able to be more creative if the community wants to be creative. You know, everybody copycats. It is what it is. I understand metas. I know how it goes. But overall, I think 2K25 was solid. If you just enjoy hoops, I think it's a game you can look forward to for sure. If you play at a competitive level, they're gonna find something wrong anyway, I guess. Hey, you all be easy. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. More on the way for sure. Peace.
All right, what else? What else we got? LeBron Hopback has been patched.
The patch of Doomerson has been dropped. The Thanos patch is already dropped. I hate to break it to you guys. We're going to,
they
dive into
patch
all the
Brown?
important stuff from gameplay that we saw today, but I'm telling you right now, we're going to start the video off the right way. The Thanos patch has already been dropped. And I used to pray for times like this. Let's go into it. Mike Wan, the General, Baluba, he said, enjoying the 2K25 creator video drop today. One thing to note. When you say Mike Wan, change the topic in the mid-sentence,
Okay.
just know
Love you
but all right. Dribbling, among other things, has changed quite a bit. So that means even some of the things not in this tweet about to be popped up. All right. Since we made the community day build, several moves. LeBron, hop back.
Get your big nasty ass out the camera.
I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna let y'all breathe. I'm gonna let y'all.
What gameplay is this?
For just a few more seconds, all right? The Hezi drag size up escape type moves. Hold on, you talking about the Trae Young crab? Hold on, the Kemba crab. hold on. Are now gone, and several new moves.
They're not gone. They're not gone. We already seen that. They're not gone.
Do that is smacking that like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes before the news even comes out. Can tall builds get high shooting? I'm not sure. I'm sure they can get decent shooting. Anyway, Dimer, 98 pass accuracy, handles for days, 97 ball handle. Pretty sure that's ball handle, right? Yeah, ball handle. Just make sure. And then the only one that requires speed with ball is Lightning Launch, where you'll only need a 94. So that's the cheapest one to get Legend in the playmaking category. Is 94 Lightning Launch. 86, 91. I'm guessing this is going to be the sweet spot for most people. But I really hope that all these attributes matter again. You know, towards the end of the year, we were seeing people be able to cheese it. And it's good that they did that. Because we were able to say, 2K, look, your attributes aren't working like you think they are. You know, fix it for the next year. So it's good that they posted about it. Strong handle is also in playmaking. You're going to need a 80 ball handle, 93 strength. So this is for your tall builds, right? Your LeBron, right? Your Giannis, you know, things like that. Face cam for Swole Plug, Jesus. Unpluckable, 96 post control if you're a post scorer. You can only get it up to gold. That's actually pretty big. And then 99. Guys, if I make a legend unpluckable build and I'm getting ripped, I will be in shambles. I'm not going to lie. Of course, you should lose the ball if someone like perfectly reaches, bumps you, whatever, blitzes you. But you know what I'm saying? Like on ball, just, oh, give it to me. Versatile Visionary. I forgot what this badge is. Does anyone remember like the definition of this badge? I still don't remember all 40. Of course, there's just so much info. But Brick Wall is going to be minimum height 6'6", 99 strength, just like this year. Pogo stick. Why do you keep saying fajita in the chat? What does that even mean, bro? Yeah, if I put the face cam on, you're not going to be able to see the info right now, y'all. Anyway, Pogo stick is going to require, wow, 399. Wait, no, that's the italics. Never mind. I'm tripping. So you're going to need block, offensive rebound, or defensive rebound, plus vertical. Yo, best 2K content creator. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm making a Wemby build. Let me see. What are you guys making when the game comes out for right now? What are you thinking? We've got Box Out Beast, 98, 98, or 96, or like 96 vertical.
Box Out Beast, okay.
Rebound Chaser, of course, is going to be 99s again. On to defense, though. We've got a bunch of we have a lot of defensive badges here. Challenger is 99. What is this? Perimeter? Yes, 99 perimeter. Wait, yeah, 99. Glove is obviously steel, 99. So most people are probably gonna go 91, 92, maybe 95, 96 steel. So that'll be interesting because a lot of people didn't go 99 this year due to the fact that glove plus right stick ripper, you didn't need both Hall of Fame. Just, I mean, it was good, it was better, but you didn't need it. You can make your build all around a little bit better as a lock. However, my lockdown had 99 steel, and that thing was crazy. Because I made my lock with 99 steel was a demon lock. But you can do whatever you want. Of course, you can make a lock with ball handle and stuff like that. So you're not gonna be able to go to 99. High flying denier.
Hands-on is just a buzzword at some schools. At Johnson & Wales University, it's a way of life.
Attention leaders of industry and the world. We're entering a new era, full of never-before-seen challenges, calling for first-of-its-kind solutions. How do we respond? We rise and rally together. We build and break through. We are Cummins. Power onward.
Let's at least get up to 1,500 likes real quick. Just spam it up, like spike. Let's go. 4,500 now before the news has even came out. Yo, go crazy on that button, bro, if you haven't yet. A movable enforcer, 94 perimeter, and a 92 strength. Wow, so they are making the Ray Lewis lockdowns of doom. Say I won't upload right now? Bro, chill. Bro's trying to go to jail. Let's see if we have anyone that's uploaded, guys. Let's just check and make sure. No one has uploaded yet, okay? No one has uploaded. We got some streams, but we do not have any. Yeah, we do not have anyone actually looking at the builder yet, okay? So, yeah, you won't do it. You won't do it grinding. 98 steel for Interceptor Legend. Off-ball pest. These are in italics, so it's either one. You can have either interior defense or perimeter defense. On-ball menace is a 99 steel. Guys, we just went up 300 likes in that quick of a time. You see what we can do when we go crazy, man. Keep smacking that button if you haven't yet. Park news is probably tomorrow. It says the week of August 26th. So
hold on. I'm getting to the video right now. Give me 1 second.
On-ball menace, however, you're going to need a 86 strength plus 99 perimeter to be able to get it.
Hold on. Don't leave me.
Patroller, you're going to need interior 89 and block to be 99. Yo, Trip, thank you for the donation, bro. Thank you, guys. We're right there at 1,500 likes. Let's get it. Pick Dodger, you're going to need a 99 perimeter plus 92 agility. So Pick Dodger is tied to agility. Post move lockdown is our last badge here at 99 interior plus 97 strength. All right, guys. So we're going to look at this more later. We're going to talk about it in a video, stuff like that. And I'll just keep it up here for the next few minutes because we are about to get this news. But
we getting new news coming in. We got new news coming in.
Every single badge. I'll kind of zoom out for y'all right here if you want, if you caught it a little late.
Rico Rock.
We are about to get the news in 5 minutes, guys. We're going to see the builder, the
builder coming out in 5 minutes.
Builder tester,
5 minutes,
legend badges, all that stuff very soon.
Legend badges, everything.
Can't wait till y'all see the builds. Okay, so we're probably going to watch Joe very, very quickly.
Yeah, Joe probably.
And then grinding, because grinding had a really good video. How often do you hit the gym? I'm flabbergasted by yesterday. Bro, like 4 to 5 times a week. Drop the vid is insane. Yeah, bro, drop it. Drop it 5 minutes early. Year of the small ball. Maybe. We'll see, bro. We'll see. Told him 6'4" ain't a crumb. But yeah, if you guys missed it, I did say right here that LeBron has a crazy new build name. And then I also gave you all this hint today, August 28th. We're gonna see something. We're gonna see something, okay? And then we have right here where I said we'll see one of the craziest builds. And remember, once again, because 2,000 people have joined since the last time I said this. I'm not saying this is going to be one of the best builds in the game. We haven't seen gameplay. It is just a crazy build. You guys will see exactly what I'm talking about in 5 minutes. It's insane. When you look at it, just on paper, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. That's all I can say. So let's see here what we have, chat. If we have any new tweets. Anthony Edwards face cam, that is just abysmal. But let's hit a refresh here of Doom. Badge, how tall are you? 6'1", bro. 6'1". I'm heading to your vid first. Grinding City News. What's good, Ashton? Guys, we still don't have any videos up. Okay? Let's go ahead and... No, we won't knock off the timer just yet, but let's get this music off so that we do not accidentally have that on while listening to the video. J-Mac just posted. I don't... let me see. I'm subscribed to basically everybody, so the chat is full of soy boys. Okay. Soul? What do you mean, Hezzy? City is probably tomorrow, guys. We're seeing Builder today. Builder, Tester, My Court. J-Mac uploaded early. Okay, so that means that everyone is about to start uploading if he did. Okay, he already did upload. Tall Demigod. That is insane.
The Wembanyama era is...
Okay, let's just go ahead and open up a second tab because now that he uploaded, everyone's about to start uploading. So we have a second tab here. Okay, no one has uploaded. Let's go ahead and check this out.
The Wembanyama era is in full effect on NBA 2K25. We're blocking shots left and right and dunking on people's heads. Now, shout out to NBA 2K for bringing your boy out, letting him be
Yo, he really did drop like 6 minutes early, bro. Send the black SUVs.
To play NBA 2K25 early. Now, this Wembanyama build is going to be at center, 7'1", 220 pounds with a 7'5".
Here's the thing, aging begins in your cells. Start supporting your cell health today.
Make this a summer to share in one of our capable SUVs. Visit your local Kia dealer.
Get 0.9% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of select new 2024 Sportage and 2024 Sorento models.
You cannot just have like a 60 or 50 close shot like we were able to do in NBA 2K24. The other thing I do want to say before we get further on in the build is when I was making these builds, I did not think about the cap breakers. So these builds are all made without cap breakers in mind. These are just regular standard builds. And then on top of that, there are certain things that I would change in these builds.
Turn it up. All right.
That we're going to speak about later on, especially thinking about how cap breakers work and us being able to get cap breakers probably like the first month or so where we get +5 attributes to our build. And
oh, hold on. Everyone uploaded. Everyone uploaded. Everyone uploaded. Sorry, my brother. We got a Joe Knows special to watch. We have a grinding special to watch. Grinding right here. My Player Builder complete breakdown. Let's get it.
6'6" is the tallest.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Spam up that freaking like button, man. Let's go. See, I'm a W mans. Like the stream. It's very simple. Let's get it, man. We are finally seeing the builder.
The ISO build you can make and still be able to get gold lightning line. That's because it requires an 86 speed with ball, and starting at 6'7", no matter what you do, the highest speed with ball you can get is an 83. Now, does that mean any ISO build over 6'6" just isn't viable anymore? Absolutely not. There are multiple clips of NBA players with terrible dribble moves.
What is this sound? Bro, am I getting trolled? Yo, what is that sound? What? Hold on. Bro. Hold on, we're going back, but what is this? Can you guys hear that? Yo. Bro. What is that sound? I'm getting trolled.
Is equipped speed boosting perfectly fine with silver lightning launch. So my 6'8" enthusiasts out there, don't worry.
Timer. Oh, that's the timer. Oh, thank you, chat. Thank you. Oh my God.
Be completely
Jesus,
fine.
dude. I was
and make
tweaking.
Sure, because trust me, you don't want to miss out on me teaching you how to dominate.
All right, we got real gameplay, right? I mean, build it right here. Everybody love to build it.
At Merrick, food is our love language. It has been for over 30 years, and it always will be, as we continue crafting home-style favorites inspired by our Texas roots. Because food is your love language too. Merrick, real is our recipe.
No intro is needed. Just drop a like on the video. You're about to see why this video